Yo, Brittany, I am really happy for you. And if you were here at Norris, I would even let you finish. But I gotta tell you straight off, you were never my cup of tea. Oh, I mean, I'm glad you're free and everything, but I'm just saying. Let's talk about the first time I got Let me talk about when I got my first MP3 player, how that happened. Okay, so basically what happened was I was going to this coffee shop. It was called Coffee House. German spelled, I believe, Haus. Coffee House. Okay, so at Coffee House, there were two things they had. One, they had, if you will, I believe it was Caleb. It was a Christian radio station. Now, me being of a Judeo-Christian background, and as a person who does attend church, and matter of fact, has a copy of a student Bible in his satchel, I can respect that. My only issue has always been that, at least at the time, it was just very, it was a finite amount of songs. And at the time, it seemed like you could hear the same song played frequently, even though the song had been out for maybe a couple of years or even longer. And it just wasn't my thing too much. You give me some old time gospel, Mighty Clouds of Joy or something like that, I'm all for it. But also, they were playing an inordinate amount of pop music, including and especially Britney Spears. And with all due respect, I just never could get into Britney Spears. How do I put this respectfully? I understand she was popular. I understand that people loved her and the beat and everything. And I don't want to say she was because you don't want to disparage people, right? I just think that she wasn't exactly, well, she was an entertainer, let's put it that way, right? That might be a more respectful way of putting it. I just, we're not talking about Songbird Central here. This is not, if you're in it for the singing, you're there for the wrong place, right? This is not a singer, with all due respect. Very far from it. And I just couldn't take it. And matter of fact, I think what might have been the tipping point was there was a slow song. I don't even know what the song was called. It was based with a piano, and she was singing, and it was, with all due respect, tearing my ears to pieces. So I was like, you know what? I think what I want to do here is, I really like going to this coffee shop. I really like this coffee shop. But I don't think that the music is conducive for me. So what I want to do is, I'm going to get an MP3 player that can hold songs that I particularly like, and maybe radio stations that I can listen to, and so, they can play what might have been K-Love and Britney Spears. And, and I can listen to the music that I would like to listen to. And so I bought a Rio. I think it was, what was that thing called? Rio, I forget what kind of Rio it was. But, and, they don't even exist anymore these days. But I bought a Rio. And it included music I really like from the Decemberists. There's Revolution by Public Enemy. Augie and Staples. I love these groups. I couldn't believe that this was on it. And I was like, great. So now I can bring, if I don't like the music at the coffee shop, which I often frequent, now I can listen to music without, disturbing their programming. Well, anyway, that is my story, and I appreciate you listening. Goodbye.